Hi, this is Edith, Educational Technologist at Oregon Tech, and in this video I'm going to go over the Home tab. So the Home tab is where you're going to do most of your formatting of text, and it looks like it's also got some of the drawing features there available. So let's click outside of that. So you can see they all grayed out as soon as I clicked off the picture. So the Home tab, this is where you can do copying and pasting. So I can click on here. This is your copy tool here. And so I can copy. I can do everything with just these icons if I want to. So there's the paste. I'm going to also do a paste special, which gives me these choices as how I might want to paste my object. This is, just cut, so if I don't want it anymore. And then my Format Painter. Now, the Format Painter, I have a handout that's available in the Word notebook. So if you're interested in that, please let me know, and I'll send it over to you. It's just basically, you can pick certain things out, and then it will format accordingly to that. I can also add a new slide. So say I want a new slide added in here. Perhaps I didn't like this slide here and I want to add a new slide. I can actually pick one, and then it'll give me the layouts that I can choose. So say I want just a section header. So that's just going to show up like that, and it's going to follow the theme that I had set for the program. I can also change the layout. Okay, I didn't mean to put it as just a title slide. I want it as a title and content. So then I can change it that way too. Or I can reset the slide if I had. So you can see here, reset the position, size, and formatting of the slide placeholders and their default settings. So if I move this, say, over to here, and I move this here, and I really didn't like it, I could just hit reset, and it puts it back into the original set. I can add a section. So, if there's something I want to add, so you can see here, I got this information here, so I can create structure in my presentation, blah, blah, blah. So I can add it. I'm not going to go further into that right now. It's something that I'll play with a little bit more, and if I feel it's something that deserves its own time and space, I will definitely create another little video about that. I can also select here. You can see I had two things come up here. I have this mini toolbar that shows up. Let's go ahead and come back in here. You can see I have a toolbar, and that's just this little guy right here. You have a lot of the same options available if I want to start adding something here. So I can highlight it, and you can see. So I have a few of the options, not identical to here, but it's pretty close to the things that I can do. Indent, I can format my painter. I can change the font color to red. I can change it to a highlight. So I have those available here. This theme automatically selected the font that I'm using. It is a sans serif, it looks like. It doesn't have much of the fancy stuff like this. And again, it's one of those things that I do mention a lot, is you want to make sure that your font is something that somebody with dyslexia or somebody who has trouble reading because they have a visibility disability, that you want to stick with things that are sans serif, because it's just easier for them to identify. Your bold, your italic, your underline, your shadow, your strike through, how your spacing of the fonts from each other. You can change case, so if you meant to do a sentence case or a lowercase or uppercase here, we can do it here. Or not. Let's do it here. All right. So this is a test. Should this be an actual whatever? Okay. So now if I want, I can actually change it all. Take that off. No color. I can change it all to uppercase. Well, it didn't take off that. There we go. If I don't want this, stop highlighting, thank you. I can change it all to uppercase. I could change it all to lowercase. I could do a sentence case so it recognizes that I have a period in there. I could toggle case. So you have a lot of options there. I can also increase or decrease the fonts here. I can also erase. or I can clear the formatting, I'm sorry. Bulleting, everybody knows how to use a bullet, so I'm not going to go over that too much. Same with the numbers. I can also indent. I can create a line spacing, and as I've mentioned in other videos, if you see these little guys right here, it means there's more information available for you down here, so you can do some more editing in here as well. Same here. This is where I can also set, I want a certain font and I want it to be bold italic. I could do it through here, and I can do it as double strike and say okay. So you have some options available in there. I can also change the direction of the text. So let's come back down here. I want to change it to rotate 90, rotate 270, stacked. So you do have some different ways that you could do this. It helps with engagement, I guess. You can align it up from the top, bottom, and middle. You can create columns. So if I wanted 2 columns there, I can change it to Smart Graphic. This is great if you're doing flow charts or doing a type of handout that you just want to show how things look. You could change it. It's just a fabulous thing to do, I think. I've used it quite a bit. You can insert a shape or a text box. So here's your text box. I can insert a text box. I can insert a shape. I can insert an arrow. So you have all of these. If you click on this, you can also come here. I want to put in a thought cloud. So you have all of these available to you here. You can arrange. Okay, so say I want this in behind those arrows. I can send it backwards. Let's change the color of this. I wonder if we can do that. Yes, we can. Shape, fill. Let's see. Let's make it green. Okay, so I can send it backward. Now you can see that both my outline and arrow are in front of it. I can bring it to the front, so it's all the way in the front of both of those, or I can send it back and it's going to go behind, or I can send it forward, and what it's going to do is actually just move it one forward. And it's not working for me, but that's okay. It happens. It's one of the worst things in the world when I'm trying to show something and it doesn't work. Align left, align right, center. So you can do all kinds of things with this. You can rotate it. Again, we went through the rotation before, and I can select the pane. So perhaps I want to select that arrow. It's a quick, easy way to do it instead of trying to maybe have 50 different million arrows there and you want a specific one. You can then go through here and just say, okay, I want this one here. Quick styles, so I can change the colors, of course. It just kind of does it for me. It just has different types of things. I can also change the shape, color. Perhaps I want to go back to yellow or green, and I want a dark blue outline, or let's make it a purple outline. It'll now create it as a purple outline on that. I can also make it, I can shadow it. So you have lots of things that you can do with these things here. I can also perhaps I want to find some text. So I can also do that as well. And maybe I decided I don't like BenQ the way it's written. I want to change it to something else. Then I can replace it with Ben-Q perhaps. And I could do replace all. I can replace one. I can just find the next one. So if I say replace all, I made 2 replacements. But what it won't do is change the ones that are in a picture. So be aware of that. I can select everything, or I can just select objects. So I can select objects. I can select all, and that's selecting all my slides. You can see them all being selected here. If I click on here, now you see that they've been unselected. Or I can select paint, so I can choose which one of these I want to play with. And that is your home page. Any questions, comments, feedback, suggestions? All appreciated. My email is edith.warden@oit.edu, extension 51730. And you can find me in the Skype directory, Edith Warden, and I'd be glad to chat with you or video conference with you. Or if you like, I can come straight to your office and we can have a sit down and I can show you how to do more things if you're interested. Thank you and have a great day.